Somit sage ich ein herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu eurem Folie von Folies Gamerhaus. Zu der letzten und neuen Folge noch zu The Conceal. Dieses Episodenspiel Part 5 oder Episode 5, Part 3. Ja, zum Finale. Ich muss sagen, wir haben eine sehr schöne Zeit gehabt. Wir haben eine sehr spannende Zeit gehabt. Eine tolle Story gehabt. Verdammt viele Rätsel, die ja, mehrere Stunden auch gefressen haben. Aber wir haben dank auch, ich muss sagen, eure Hilfe, auch vielen Dank und vielen Dank auch für die Abos und auch vielen Dank für eure Hilfe im Live-Chat. Ähm, oder im Nachhinein, die mir noch geschrieben haben und mir Tipps gegeben haben. Recht herzlichen Dank nochmal an alle. War sehr hilfreich auf jeden Fall, definitiv. Ja, aber nun, alles hat ein Ende, neue Wurst hat zwei, sagt man ja nicht umsonst so. Und wir sind im Finale. Und ich darf euch herzlich willkommen heißen. Und dann würde ich sagen, wir starten das Finale. So, der letzte Zug.
I... Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
You should have chosen your allies better, my son.
You mean you planned to get rid of him since the beginning?
For years, Louis. Come now. Would I really have risked everything at such a one-sided conference without having a trump card up my sleeve?
But what about the conference rules?
To hell with the rules. From now on, I'm only following my own rules. Things are going to change, you'll see. However, I expect you to stop your childish games and follow me. I gave you time to find your feet with Gregory, but things are going to get serious now. And I expect a little more loyalty from you.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emily's in her room.
So. Lady Hillsbury, die war hier vorne.
Sir Jacques Perru. Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte. Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy. Huh, that's me.
So, wir gehen gleich zu Madame Hillsbury auf jeden Fall.
Dear Monsieur de Richet,
Damit hat alles angefangen.
but I am unable to join you at present.
Wer sich noch daran erinnern kann.
That we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
So, mit dieser Nachricht hat alles angefangen. So kamen wir auf diese Insel.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound?
Oh, danke für dein Like.
On, but doesn't touch. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Drei Zuschauer, 4 Likes. Ja, vielen Dank, dass ihr schon mal auf jeden Fall wieder mal dabei seid. Herzlich willkommen zurück. Ja, wir werden auf jeden Fall zu Lady Hillsbury als nächstes gehen. Ich denke mal, wenn nicht bei Lady Hillsbury ist, ist Mario wieder mit da. Weil er hat das ja im Riecher, wenn Frauen in der Nähe sind. Deswegen werde ich mich schon mal dahin begeben.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
So, ich stehe jetzt direkt vor der Tür. Mario, wo bist du?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Emily?
Yes. What's happening, Louis? You look...
Holmes is dead.
Good God, he did it!
What do you mean?
He warned me that Mortimer would probably try to get rid of him. He couldn't believe it himself. But we have to admit that he was right to be wary. We are in great danger, Louis.
Wait, What are you talking about?
When Gregory came to warn me, he assured me that we would be the next to go down.
But why then? For what cursed reason?
I really don't know. I'm only repeating what Gregory told me. When I brought up the possibility of us running away as quickly as we could, Gregory dissuaded me. He thought that Mortimer would stop coming, and that we would have no chance.
I guess I agree with him. And now we're here. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. There's two of us now, Emily. We can count on each other.
Well, on that note, I haven't told you everything, Louis. This might be a bit hard for you to accept, so I wanted to warn you. There are 3 of us.
What?
Surprise, brother.
Excuse me?
It's Emma,
What?
Louis. Just before he disappeared, Holm explained to me how to bring her back from the ether. We were pressed for time
And the only body she could find was one of those cursed servants. Can you believe it?
Emma, don't start, please. I didn't exactly have much of a choice.
Be that as it may, I'm the one inside the body of a masked lackey.
I had to deal with the most urgent thing first. We'll try and get you out of there as soon as we can, just as I promised you.
And I'll make sure you make good on your commitment, sister.
Emma, for the last time.
She is better, don't worry. Being a demon changes many things, and the prospect of getting stuck in the ether for eternity has opened her eyes.
Ein Dämon zu sein verändert viele Dinge und die Aussicht darauf, bis alle Ewigkeiten im Äther gefangen zu sein, hat ihre Augen geöffnet. Ah ja.
Well, I guess it's your decision, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Are we ready? Can we go now? Louis, at this point, it doesn't matter what you think about me. You need me.
Ich hätte es nie
I'm
gedacht.
guessing you
Also
are
das hätte
well
ich nie
aware
gedacht.
of what we're about to
Definitiv.
face,
Ich bin
aren't
total
you?
baff gerade.
Not really. No.
That's just what gives us a chance, is it not?
It's usually the only argument the reckless have in their favor.
Take heart. We're only about to confront an age-old creature that can read our thoughts and force us to act against our will and wants to devour us. So what's the problem?
If that is your attitude, I suggest we reevaluate the possibility of running away.
Stop it. Let's all just calm down. Only a few minutes ago, it was just the two of us. Things are looking up. Our chances are only getting better.
How do we get rid of him then?
Killing him won't change a thing normally. He is capable of changing bodies.
I know how to kill a demon. And the irony of it is, he's the one who revealed it to me. We have to make him touch the blood of an older demon. In order to
Rechte Hand des Teufels. Ein herzliches Moin. Ja, ein herzliches Moin zurück. Du alter Haudegen.
And I've got the Holy Lance.
What's that got to do with demons?
Christ was his father.
Wie geht's da? 5 Likes live. Ja, dankeschön.
I'll have a lot of juicy
Dankeschön für dein
details
Like.
to tell you about the family. This lance actually received the blood of an ancient demon, and it can work on Mortimer.
Let's do it then.
Wo ist Mario eigentlich? Jetzt sind wir schon bei der Emma. Der riecht doch sonst immer diese.
Will you be all right?
Yes. Yes, I feel a lot better. Don't worry about me.
As you wish.
Ah, ich weiß nicht. Ich traue mich nicht, den Mortimer zu stellen. Vielleicht können wir noch jemand anders fragen, den wir mitnehmen können. Vielleicht.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte will nicht. Okay.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
Vielleicht per Jacques Berry. Jacques Berry möchte auch nicht. Gucken wir uns einfach noch einen Moment oben um. Vielleicht ist ja oben noch irgendwas, was wir übersehen haben. Vielleicht noch irgendwelche Elixiere, irgendwelchen Honig. Was uns vielleicht weiterbringen könnte. Ich glaube zwar eher nicht dran. Du meinst, er macht Tomatensuppe, der Mario? Ich glaube auch. Also jetzt ist ja langsam, ja, so Vesperzeit. Da könnte man mal sonst sich ein Tomatensüppchen reinpfeifen. So. Ich habe übrigens rausgefunden, dass es sogar einen Tag der Tomaten gibt. Der Suppe noch nicht, aber der Tomaten. Oh. Guru. Was ist denn da total stumm heute? Ah.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Mucksmäuschenstill, der Vogel. Sonst hörst du ihn immer rumschreiend. Aber hier war noch ein Kästchen, was wir noch nicht geöffnet haben.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
Ja, die war auf der Seite, meine ich, die Box. Das war noch so ein Ah ja, da.
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Keine Ahnung. Das Rätsel nie lösen können, wie man die Box hier öffnet. Wupp. So, dann werden wir uns mal dem Ganzen stellen, ne? Große Speisesaal. Jarten ist hier. Ne, muss noch ein Stück tiefer. Das ist nicht der Speisesaal. Das ist unser Konferenzraum. Roter Saal. Bibliothek. Also auf dem Zimmer, auf den ist er auf jeden Fall nicht. Der Garten? Hey? Jetzt blind oder was?
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Sind wir bereit oder sind wir nicht bereit?
No, not yet.
Be quick. We are waiting for you here.
Okay.
All right. I've retrieved everything. Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
So, Amber Crystals. Dann sind wir wohl bereit. Wir werden halt eben nicht drum herum kommen.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Yes. Let's get it over with.
Louis, I've been expecting... Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father. Emma. You brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never had a chance.
Help! My head!
Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
Get him!
Oh, Louis! No! No, don't do it!
It's over. You've lost.
No, 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 stop! Oh. My son, you will regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Let's leave.
Von Wohner
tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, through her relationship with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links to the United States on both the diplomatic and the commercial fronts. She became inseparable from the Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. On his return to Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the Revolutionary Courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death. Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Okay, wir haben einen ohne Erfolg Weg eingeschlagen. So, meine Lieben, das war's von komplett und Finale von Sekundenziel. Wir haben die Episoden bestanden, überstanden, durchgestanden und ja, ich hoffe, es hat euch genauso gefallen. Also ich fand es mega interessant, vor allem toll, welche Wege man einschlagen konnte und wo man vielleicht eventuell nächstes Mal anders einschlagen könnte oder zurückrudern könnte. Aber in den meisten Fällen war man ja recht gut erfolgreich. Applaus, Applaus, Applaus. Ja, danke dir. Ich weiß auf jeden Fall, dass diesen Abspann, mit dem ich euch jetzt im Moment noch ein bisschen alleine... Ah, Foley Artist ist auch dabei, ist das? Hab ich doch gewusst. Wo man natürlich ja, den Abspann jetzt noch so ein bisschen sieht. Ich weiß auf jeden Fall, da kommt auf jeden Fall noch was im Nachhinein nach diesem Abspann. Ja, ich lasse auf jeden Fall den Stream noch ein bisschen laufen. Ich sag, wie gesagt, nochmal danke. Und wie gesagt, danke auch für eure Likes auf jeden Fall und für eure Abos. Und falls ich uns irgendwie weiterhelfen kann und oder ihr mir einen Kommentar schreiben solltet oder wie auch immer, dass ich, wenn ich nicht gleich zurückschreibe, kann einen Moment dauern, bis ich es für mich überarbeitet habe und bearbeitet habe. Und ansonsten recht herzlichen Dank. war's schon. Fortsetzen. Wait. So, da bin ich nochmal zurück. Ja. Dann habe ich mich wohl, entweder ist es noch eine Entwicklung, ob das ein kurzer Abspann gewesen sein sollte, anscheinend. Dann bitte verzeiht. Ich hatte das anders in Erinnerung gehabt. Nun gut, sei es drum. Dann haben wir wirklich gesagt, alles überstanden. Den Prolog weiß ich gar nicht mehr. Haben wir den gespielt oder war der noch gar nicht freigeschalten? Doch, der war Frankreich. Doch. Paris, 10. Dezember 1792.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me. For God's sake, Louis, I told you to let me do it. Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchardt case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right, let's go now.
Und somit hat sie recht. Wir verlassen euch jetzt. Das tue ich jetzt nämlich auch. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen, fürs Liken, fürs Kommentieren, fürs Abonnieren. Euer Vogel von Vogels Game aus. Macht's gut, bis dann und tschüss.